I'm all like this, Auto my 3 sharp updates ready to hear today so. Sharply, no time to check time as I carry my keke enter inside the street of the social media's lifestyle. Today my tata rapper not cover so able to fiscal pass. I declare you so before the notice happen. Just second junctions at the enter so now big bay. Where they play shoe? Now I say our former president Olusegun Obasanjo. It that bust out to yes now. He don't drop one Microsoft Word where they shake the full social media's lifestyle. So what did the guy talk? He said, man, he said the reason we make democracy no dey work for Africa like this so. Now auto say, man, say Western people say now force, now they force democracy put for Africans, but they say Africans be never ready for democracy. See now that one make democracy not the work for Africa as a whole. Calm down, go give you the full details of that gist and everything he talk. From there on, that's why I carry my keke, they drive, they go. I don't say the road no good, at the manager and the bad road. Finally, they happen again. I be bay. Where they play, shoe? Now, I say, una Minister of Finance, Mr. Wale Edun. It that buster too. It that buster drop another Microsoft Word again where they shake the social media's lifestyle. What did the guy talk? He say, onto the removal of subsidy, he say, federal government, they make 1 trillion naira every month since they come out subsidy. Somebody shall praise the Lord. People call they ask and say, okay, since una they make this 1 trillion naira every month, why will not they see the impact of this thing for our society? The money where una they make, what una they use and do? Abi una save the money to call loot am? Now the many questions, some of the questions people they ask. But relax, I will give you the full details of that gist just now. From there, as I say, make I make my U-turn, make I dey come out for inside the social media's lifestyle. So I want you to turn my keke. And I be bang! What they play? Hey. Now as I say, not be small blaster now in Nigeria, especially some Lagosians wey get states for head, though the blaster the Lagos State governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. What he play? Because say man, gist boss say man. Lagos State governor, he use over 200 million naira of taxpayers' money take pay lawyers we go defend them for tribunal case. APC. I beg. Sorry, sir, I laugh. Sorry. My bad. I will give you the full details of that gist. Alright, I'm gonna start this update properly now. Take a beg you. Anyway, they watch this video from. Do me one big favor, I beg. Help me share this video, make another person see them. And if this is not the first time when they come across this my page, do well to follow this page. Based on say I be update king and I deliver my poly unit back to back. I beg. Sharply, we go start with that first gist, which is the Obasanjo gist. Listen, be blessed. It's a former President Olusegun Obasanjo on Monday in Abeokuta said democracy has not been working as a system of government in Africa because it was forced on the continent. Mr. Obasanjo, in his address at a high-level consultation on rethinking Western liberal democracy for Africa, said the Western style of democracy failed in Africa because it does not consider the majority of the people. The former president described Western liberal democracy as a government of few people over all the people or population. These few people are representatives of only some of the people and not full representatives of all the people. Invariably, the majority of the people were wittingly or unwittingly kept out. This is why we should have Afro-democracy in place of Western liberal democracy, said the former president. Mr. Obasanjo said African countries have no business operating a system of government which they have no hands in its definition and design. The weakness and failure of liberal democracy as it is practiced stem from its history, context, and its practice. Once you remove from all the people to representatives of the people, you start to encounter troubles and problems. For those who define it as the rule of the majority, should the minority be ignored, neglected, and excluded? In short, we have a system of government in which we have no hands in to define and design, and we continue with it even when even when we know that it is not working for us. Those who brought it to us are now questioning the rightness of their invention, its deliverability, and its relevance today without reform, he said. Mr. Obasanjo explained that the essence of any system of government should be the welfare and well-being of the people. The former president stressed that Africans must examine the performance of democracy in the West, its origin. We are here to stop being foolish and stupid. Can we look inward and outward and to see what in our country, culture, tradition, practice, and living over the years that we can learn from? Something that we can adopt and adapt with practices everywhere for a changed system of government that will serve our purpose better and deliver. We have to think out of the box and after act with our new thinking, he said. Well, I will stop the matter there. Sharply to the second G, which is that matter where Minister of Finance talk. Listen, be blessed. He said the Minister of Finance, Mr. Wale Edun, says that the Federation account is witnessing improved revenue inflow since the removal of subsidy from an average of 650 million naira monthly to over 1 trillion naira in the last 4 months. The minister stated this on Monday in Asaba at the opening ceremony of a 4-day retreat organized for members of the Federation Account Allocation Committee, FAAC. The minister, represented by the Permanent Secretary, Finance, Special Duties, Mr. Okokudu, said the government had long realized that petroleum subsidy was not sustainable. According to him, the subsidy regime eroded revenues that should have been available to fund viable expenditures that were critical to the well-being of the populace. The minister said the present administration was mindful of the needs and welfare of Nigerians and assured that it will continue to implement people-oriented policies. We all know that achieving tax revenues to gross domestic product target of 22% and tax to GDP of 18% by 2026 are part of the cardinal objective of this administration. However, in doing that, we appreciate the need not to overburden the taxpayers by introducing so many new taxes. What is necessary to be done is to broaden the tax base, simplify and streamline tax administration for ease of collection, he said. Edun added, among the prior activities of this government after coming into office was the constitution of a presidential committee of fiscal policy and tax reforms. The committee has submitted an interim report that is full of optimism. Praise the Lord. To our last gist, which is that Lagos State governor matter. I take other people money go they pay a lawyer for tribunal. Listen and be blessed. He said the Lagos State government is presently receiving backlashes after it paid a total sum of 200 million naira to legal firms that represented and defended Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu at the Lagos Governorship Election Petition Tribunal. According to a document published on the website of the Lagos State Public Procurement Agency tagged Letter of Award registered for January 2023, the sum of 50 million naira each was awarded to 4 law firms designated as contractors. They are those names. The award under the Lagos State Ministry of Justice was described as instruction to represent and defend Mr. Sanwo-Olu Babajide Olushola in suit number that. Reacting to the payment, a Lagos-based constitutional lawyer, Festus Ogun, via his X platforms, formerly known as Twitter, said such expenditure was totally unacceptable. He said Sanwo-Olu paid lawyers that defended him at the Election Petition Tribunal with taxpayers' money from the Treasury of Lagos State. All my life, I have never seen this kind of callous and mindless abuse. Totally unacceptable. Meanwhile, Sahara reporters had also reported a document uploaded on X platform by ADC Lagos State gubernatorial candidate Funsho Doherty, showing how the Lagos State government via Ministry of Home Affairs awarded the contract for the renovation of the church to Vic Jones Nigeria Limited for the sum of over 500 million naira. I just wrote an open letter to the governor on public procurement awards reported by LASG for the second and third quarters of 2023, highlighting a number of issues for further scrutiny and remedial action. Judicious use of public funds is always important and is especially so now, he wrote on X platform, known as Twitter. The government also approved 7.5 million naira to replace liquid fragrance in the government office, and 3 billion naira to purchase rechargeable fans for the office of his deputy, Obafemi Hamzat. Other contracts awarded by the State Public Procurement Agency, PPA, in the second and third quarters of 2023 include approval of over 440 million naira for the purchase of a new Lexus LX 600 bulletproof sport utility vehicle for use in the pool office of Chief of Staff. Praise the Lord. What APC cannot do does not exist. Anyway, just thank God for everything.